everyone, welcome to Yoga Passion. Yoga Passion promotes love, happiness, and compassion. So I'll invite you to roll out your mat and join me for a refreshing yoga session. Before we get started with our warm-up, we'll just take a few moments to clear our mind and rest our body. Take a cross-legged seated position. Relax your knees. Join your thumb and your index finger. Rest your hands on your knees with your palms facing up. Lengthen your spine. Soften your shoulders. Open up your chest. And lightly lift your chin to keep your head in line with your spine. Find comfort in your space. Find comfort in your posture. Make any necessary adjustments. Slowly focus on your breathing. Listen to the way you breathe. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Fill in your belly. Breathe out through your nose for a count of 8 and empty your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And keep that same rhythm of breath throughout your whole yoga session. Let go of all your commitments, all your responsibilities, and obligations. Let go of everything that happened last week. Disconnect from any future appointments, meetings, or deadlines, and bring your attention inward. And now that our mind is clear and our body is calm, we'll start a really nice warm-up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Place your right hand on your mat. Slide it away from you. And breathe in. Raise your left arm over your head. Feel a really nice stretch on your left side. Release back to center. Breathe in and breathe out. Place your left hand on your mat. Slide it away from you. Extend your right arm over your head. Feel a nice stretch on your right side. Release, come back. Let's try that again and stretch. Release, come back to center. Breathe out to the left. And release, come back to center. Place your hands behind you. Open up your chest. If you want to go a little bit deeper, lift your hips off your mat. And if it feels safe, drop your head back. Release, come back. Breathe in, raise your arms. Breathe out, forward fold. Slowly roll back up. Shift over on our hands and knees. Shoulder width apart. Just to center ourselves, breathe out in cat pose. Breathe in cow pose. And breathe out. Pull in your belly, tuck in your chin. And breathe in, press your belly towards your mat. Lift your chin. Release back to a neutral position. We'll move over in extended child's pose. And breathe in to cobra pose. Bend your elbows so there's not too much pressure in your lower back. Lower your shoulders and stay in position. So if you extend your arms, you want your thighs to be off your mat. We'll just hold a cobra pose. Breathe out, extended child's pose. Take your time, feel every stretch. Breathing up, cobra. Keep your elbows in. Breathe out in extended child's pose. Feel everything that's happening in your body. We'll do this 4 to 8 times. Breathe into cobra. And breathe out, extended child's pose. If you feel to pick up the pace, go right ahead. Or you can do it nice and gentle. Take your time. Breathe out in extended child's pose. And up. Inhale. And exhale. A few more times. Exhale. And release in child's pose. Bring your arms alongside your body. Always remember to find comfort in your child's pose. You can separate your knees a little bit, and you can use a block, a pillow, or a blanket to rest your forehead. Roll out of child's pose, and we'll end really nice. Seated twist. Breathe in. And breathe out, twist to the left. Release back to center, breathe in. And breathe out, twist to the right. And release back to center. That was it for our wonderful warm-up. I'll be right back with more yoga. Hi everyone, welcome back to Yoga Passion. We're going to continue with a pyramid pose followed by triangle pose. So we'll just move over to the tip of our mat and feel your feet firmly in your mat. Relax your knees, bring your pelvis forward, soften your shoulders. And the only thing we're going to do is we're going to take a step back with our left foot. Step back with your left foot, and you want to keep your heels in alignment, and you want your foot to be pointing forward. Your hips are square, and here to get into the pyramid pose, you can set up your blocks in front of you just in case you need support. Take a step back, really nice alignment. Keep your hips nice and square. Lengthen your spine, keep your back nice and flat. Engage your abs. So breathe in, and the only thing you want to do is breathe out and forward fold. So here with your right leg, you'll feel a really nice stretch in your calves and your hamstrings. So if you need your blocks, you can go right ahead. If you want to deepen in your posture, breathe in and breathe out and deepen. So if you're able to bring your hands on your mat. Very simple pyramid pose. Feel a really nice stretch here, back of your right leg. Breathe in, bend your right knee, and come back up. Very gentle. Next, what we'll do is we'll open our left foot at 45 with a wider stance. Raise your arms the height of your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out in a very simple triangle pose. Slide your hand on your right leg as far as it goes. Here again, if you need your block. And open up. Really nice triangle pose. This is great for flexibility. Breathe in and up. Reverse triangle. And back. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can go right ahead, or you can continue using your blocks at the height that you need them. And up, reverse triangle. And one more time. And up. We'll come to the front, turn to the front, and we'll get into a revolved triangle. So what you want to do is turn your torso to the front. You want to bring your left hand on your right leg and slide in a reversed, revolved triangle. If you want to go a little bit deeper, bend your right knee, come back up, close your feet, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Travel blocks to the other side, so I'm not back to the camera, like this. Simply just take a step back with your right foot. Make sure your heels are in a really nice alignment and your right toes pointing in front of you. Keep your hips nice and square. Lengthen your spine, engage your abs. Breathe in and breathe out, forward fold. If you want to deepen, breathe in and breathe out. Very simple pyramid pose. Slowly bend your knee, come back up. We'll just take a wider stance and open up your foot at 45 so we can get into our triangle poses. Extend your arms up the height of your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out and slide into your triangle. Look up at your right hand. Breathe in up. And come back. Let's try that again, up. And back down. Look up at your right hand. Be in a really nice alignment. Feel a really nice stretch here in your calves and your hamstring. And up. And release back the height of your shoulders. Turn your torso to the front and we'll get into a revolved triangle. So here what you want to do is bring your right hand on your left leg, nice and gentle, and slide your hand on your leg as far as it goes. So if this is where it stops, you want to hold your posture right here. If you're able to go a little bit deeper, you want to use your block. If you want to go a little bit deeper, really nice revolved triangle. And release. Bend your left knee, come back up, turn to the front, bring your feet together. We'll close our segment with resting breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. One more resting breath. And we'll have a little stretch. Breathe in up and stretch to the right. Feel a really nice stretch on your left side. Release back to center, breathe in. Breathe out to the left. Feel a stretch on your right side. And release back to center. Just wrap it all up, breathe in. And breathe out. That was it for our wonderful segment. I'll be right back after the break. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me again. We're gonna finish with a really nice spinal wave. So we'll get right into it. We'll just dive into our mat on our hands and knees. shoulder width apart. We'll just take a few moments to center ourselves. Breathe out in cat pose. Breathe in cow pose. One more time, breathe out. And breathe in. Release back to a neutral position. Curl in your toes up in down dog. Adjust the distance between your hands and your feet. Deepen in your down dog. It's like you want to bring your chest to your thighs. Bend, unbend your knees. Feel a nice stretch in your calves. We'll come back to stability. And we'll just get on our knees. And we'll start by doing our spinal wave on our knees. So what you want to do is you want to curl in your toes and lift your knees off your mat. Next, what you want to do is round your back, shift your weight forward, and come back. And up, and back. You can also do it with your knees on your mat. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, and come back. Breathe in up, round your back, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, and come back. Nice and soft. And keep going. And breathe out back. Stretch every vertebrae. And up and back. So if you like, you can pick up the speed a little bit. And just keep going. Do this 4 to 8 times. And one more. We'll take a little rest in extended child's pose. Listen to your heart rate. Observe your breathing. And slowly roll out of child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your hands and your head down. We'll dive right back into our mat. And here we'll take it a little bit deeper. So if you like, you can continue doing it on your knees, but we can take it a little bit deeper, curling your toes and up. So here what you want to do is round your back, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, and come back. And up. And back. And up. And back. Nice and gentle. This is really great to increase strength in your upper body. So you can pick up the pace, or you can keep going nice and gentle. Just a few more times. You can feel the tension increasing in your upper body. And one more. Come back, child's pose. Take a little rest. And just allow your heart rate and your breathing to come back to a regular rhythm. Slowly roll out of child's pose. Breathe out, bring your hands and your head down. We'll have a little stretch. Release and push over your head. Release. shift over on our back for a really nice Shavasana. Relax your feet, your hands. Rest your legs and your arms. Soften your shoulders. Let your jaw fall back. Your cheeks and your forehead. Observe your whole yoga session from the beginning to now. Feel the shift in your energy. Feel the shift in your being. From all the chaos to silence. And from agitation to relaxation. Reach deeper levels of relaxation. Slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers, move your feet, your hands. Bring your legs together, your arms over your head, have a big stretch. Stretch the left side, stretch the right side. Stretch both sides together, really squeeze. And release, bring your hands behind your knees, rock yourselves front and back. Just a few times. And roll yourselves back up to our initial cross-legged seated position. And feel all your thoughts coming back in the right order, filtering out all unnecessary thoughts. Feel being in perfect alignment with the universe. Feel being in perfect alignment with your dreams. And we'll send good intentions to all the people and the elements of the universe. We'll send peace, love, and happiness. We'll take a breath to close our session. Breathe in, raise your arms over your head. And breathe out, bring your hands and your head down. That was it for another wonderful outdoor session of Yoga Passion. Thank you so much for joining me. You can reach me on social media, and remember, yoga is helpful to keep a balance in our lives on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. See you next time.